Hi and welcome to the RGL Forza Championships. We're at the Silverstone International Circuit for race 12 of the European GT3 series, the last race of the season, and once again we've still got a battle on our hands for the championship. Reigning champ Rob 360 XPX is currently 23 points behind Eskimo Sammy Joe, so he's going to have to win this race minimum, and Eskimo Sammy Joe would need to finish in 4th or lower to be crowned champion. So let's just see how things pan out with this last race of the series. Once again, the championship's gone right down to the wire, and this will undoubtedly be the closest margin we've had in a fight for the top spot in any of the RGL Forza Championship series. So reverse grid, Ollie 9394 taking pole with his teammate Zulu for Mini-Me Racing. The reigning champion Rob 360 for Ironman Racing will start from 3rd, Blogsy from 4th. Eskimo Sammy Joe, currently again as mentioned 23 points ahead for the championship title, will start from 5th. And Relentless, for me a spot for him on the reverse grid races, starting from the final position. And didn't mention the previous round, but the CDS Racing team was absent once again, so it was smaller field. So 6 more laps of the season, and the Porsches are off. Rob 360's bolted. He's got right in between the Mini-Me Racing team and got into 1st place already. And this is going to get very nasty by the look of it. We've got 2 groups, 2 wide going into a chicane. Zulu, he's gone wide, he's out on the dirt, he's going to fall into last position, and there's contact in the background there. I think Relentless and Blogsy 360 have had some sort of incident, so that's probably not going to help Rob 360 if that is the case, because 2 of the faster drivers falling away. And Eskimo, is he going to make it into 2nd here? Has he got the run? Ollie 9394 losing a bit of momentum. He's on the outside for this right-hander, so, and that is very good racing there from the Mini-Me Racing driver. No use fighting over that one. So Rob 360's done all he can at the moment. He's got into 1st place. The only problem is his main rival for the championship is right behind him, and that's not enough points. Let's have a look at the replay here. Ooh, that was very close from Blogsy, almost taking out his teammate, and a small tap from Relentless, and then whack right into the side, T-boned. So Relentless obviously diving a little bit too hard there into that corner. A bit of an unrealistic attempt, but that's really dropped them back a fair way in the race, and Blogsy 360 right back. And as I was saying, this is going to affect Rob 360 XPX's championship chances. See, he's just posted the fastest lap of the group. That's the standing lap time, because he would have hoped that Blogsy 360 and Relentless could potentially get in front of Eskimo Sammy Joe and separate the two, and obviously make the points buffer a lot better than what it is now. So but all he can do is concentrate on winning the race, and it looks like he's doing a really good job of that. He's really opened up a gap here, which will make it a little bit easier for him if he makes a mistake or anything like that. But we've seen before when Rob 360 XPX gets out in front, very cool and calm at maintaining position and not making those sort of mistakes that can cost you big time. So he pits early, a little bit different from most of his previous races, so trying something different. Eskimo Sammy Joe leads in 2nd from Ollie 9394, so I believe Zulu's pitted as well. And Relentless has just posted the fastest lap, but it's still well off the pace, especially from the first race from this round. So we're on board now with Eskimo Sammy Joe. At the moment, our championship leader, I mentioned before, he is his 1st season with RGL Forza Championship League, and the debutant has done really well even now to get into this position. He's got a few people with a lot of experience around him, but obviously shown that he's going to be a superstar of the series, and it'll be interesting to see how he goes when they move into the V8 supercars in 2012. So I wouldn't be surprised if Eskimo sticks it out all the way until the very last lap that he can possibly stay out and then pit. Tends to be his style. Had a lot of trouble with some understeer there, and Ollie 9394 not too far behind, so he's put in a pretty good couple of races here. And Eskimo Sammy Joe, high 118s there with the new fast lap. Yeah, so Ollie 9394 he's probably put out one of his best performances in this last round with the GT3s. Not that far behind. I think he only finished about 7 or 8 seconds behind the leader in the first race. So it's a very close-knit field that we have there. And he's still in front of Relentless at the moment, but Relentless is really starting to make some gains on Ollie. And yeah, it's very well controlled race here. I don't think he's made any mistakes at all, and he said he's looking forward to switching to the V8 supercars, where everyone's got the same car pretty much. There's no major differences between the manufacturers. And now Rob360 has just posted the fastest lap of the race with a 1:18.542, so probably about 300ths of a second faster than the previous one. And a little bit of a mistake here. Ollie's gone in a little bit too deep, and he's pulled it up and lost a lot of ground here. Relentless all over the back of him now. So it'll be interesting to see whether he can make a move down here into the hairpin. He's looking, but I don't think he's quite close enough. It'd be a little bit risky from there. A little bit of a lock up there from Ollie 9394. Just heading around, he's still got the momentum here, and Relentless can't make a move. He might now, and Ollie's moved to defend his position. He wants to try and finish this season off with a decent placing here. Currently in 4th, and still maintaining track position here from Relentless. So Relentless is a lot faster, but at the moment being held up by Ollie. But Ollie's got no obligation to give him the track, and Ollie's pitting, and Relentless hasn't actually pitted now. This is interesting because this is the last chance you can pit, and he hasn't. So that's going to be interesting adjudication here. And now let's have a look at this. Where does things shape up? Eskimo Sammy Joe is in the pit lane. Rob360 is coming around the main straight. This is going to be very close stuff. And so at the moment, Relentless is actually in first position, but he has not pitted. So this is going to be something that's sorted after the race. I don't think his placing will affect the championship. As you can see, Rob360's got a huge lead on Eskimo Sammy Joe. So Rob360 XPX is really bringing it home now on this final race of the series. There's no way that had Relentless pitted would he be in first position. So you can already put 2 and 2 together here, do a little bit of math, and you'll realise that Rob360 he'll get awarded the win, and Relentless must be given a time penalty or something along those lines. There's no way they would just do a clear points penalty and say that he's won the race. So at the moment, all that aside, Rob360 XPX, he's done all that he could possibly do in this last race, and that was to win it. He's definitely going to do that. Eskimo Sammy Joe though will be the champion, because at the moment, unless he stops short of finishing the race, there's not enough points gained by Rob360. So we now have a new champion in the RGL Forza Championships in Eskimo Sammy Joe, so big congratulations. Oh, the race isn't over yet. Bogsy's just managed to get in front of Ollie, so Ollie's just dropped back to 6th place. That's devastating for him. He had a good chance at finishing off in potentially 4th or 5th. A little mistake there, he went off, and Bogsy's comes through in 5th there, and Ollie's taking out the bollards there in 7th and 8th. Sorry, 5th and 6th. So congratulations to Eskimo Sammy Joe. The debutant has taken out the championship from the reigning champion Rob through 60 as they just make their way around the track and soon head over to the patch for a celebratory burnout. So again, big thanks to all the drivers that have competed across both series, the European GT3 one that we're watching now and the Mini Cooper Challenge Series. So here he is, the new champion, doing a few donuts to celebrate his win. I think as per usual, all the other drivers will join in very shortly just to lay waste to their vehicles, and there they are, as you can see, just watching champion celebrate. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in 2012.